I just might be in your hood.
Fuck out of here, man. You dumbass niggas. You niggas is silly out here trying to look cute and shit, man.
I just might be in your hood.
Niggas wanna come and talk to me about all this dumb shit.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Little fella checking in, man. Super early in the morning. Let me see, it's 6 a.m. Oh, snap. Yeah, 6 a.m. That look right? I know it's backwards, but it's 6 a.m. Just getting up. This place receiving doors is just about to crack open. And I'm going to try to get this thing unloaded, but I'm also going to sit here and say, man, as soon as I get this done, I gotta take this thing to the dealership, man. Big Red to the damn dealership, man. I've been having a mission problem all week. And my maintenance light and my check engine light one day came on, but it waited till I got north, so it got freaking cold. And I had to stop at like an rest area or something like that. And I hit the regen button and it did a regen. Now, it threw the codes. It was telling me poor depth quality. The first time I did it said poor depth quality, check depth. That's the only thing it said. I did the regen, the check engine light went away. It did derate down to 55 miles an hour before I did stop. And like I said, after I did the regen, the check engine light went off, but the maintenance light stayed lit. But I was able to go to speed. I was going again. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. Went all week for about 5 days. I went up north, went back down south, and started headed back up north again. The check engine light on that came in, did it again. But this time, it didn't say check engine and maintenance light. Without it derating right away. Like last time it waited, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes before I started doing that. This time it did it like right away. So, once again, found some place to stop and do a regen. Now these regens took about 40-45 minutes a piece. So I did the regen. This time when the codes popped up, it was saying the same thing, poor depth quality, check depth. But then it said something about a depth dozer. So I'm thinking the depth dozer is faulty or it's dirty or clogged up or something like that. And I'm thinking to myself, it makes sense because my truck been sitting in the coldest, one of the coldest cities in America for the past 2 months. So I'm thinking maybe the depth sat down real low, maybe the it froze or it might have caked up or whatever the case is. So whatever. I'm thinking it's something as simple as me cleaning out the depth system, like having it flushed out with hot water or something like that, and put depth back in it and then let it ride. Or it could be the depth dozer could be going out. But those are the only two things I'm thinking of. So when I take it to the dealership and drop it off and all that stuff, go from there, see what's popping. But I'm trying to get unload it early as possible because I'm about an hour and a half away from the dealership from right here. And I got to do all this BS just to get up out of here. So let me go try to check in. All right, let's go figure out which side I check in at. My music's a whole different story, people. I'll talk about that in another one. Turn it up a little bit for y'all. to do with this stuff that I brought in, but oh my business. I ain't getting paid. Think about that. But I got to untarp out here. Damn, it's dark as hell. My bad, folks. Y'all can't see. You know what? I might just skip over this part. This is what it looked like with the tarp off. Straps on. Skidded coils. Sharp ass shit. I already done rolled my tarps up. Low was 28 foot long. 1 foot longer than it needed to be. I could have got away with just one. Well, I don't got my coil tarp yet, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm back in the door, waiting for them to take off these 8 pallets. I'm gonna show y'all what it's throwing. See, that's why I love having a cascaded evolution, because you're able to see all this. They have 1 active, EEC. All it's telling me is mission system problem detected, service engine. Now the first, like I said, it was poor quality def. The second time it threw up something about the def dozer to the SCR or something. So that's the main active code I got. But when it needs to do a regen, with a check engine light pop up right next to this maintenance light, it'll throw off all the codes it threw off so far. It'll throw off 5 or 6 codes, but they'll be duplicate codes. It'll have 3 emission systems problem detected, 2 poor depth qualities, or whatever the case is. So once I leave here, I'm gonna take it to the shop.
Why don't you take some time out of your busy schedule to roll with me, man? Ride with me, come on. Welcome to Gym City. Won't you take a minute to ride with me through the town? Where for the money we gets down to the gritty. Niggas is so hood, the hoes is so sedity. All we do is smoke, roll a 50 and chunk it with me. We used to it, a little bucket won't stop us. The streets is so proper, living a soap opera. Set the whole shop up, like the whole block up. Hustles the grind the corner until the pole pop up.
Yo, what's going on, man? So, see me cruising a little bit. Right now, I'm currently at the Freightliner dealership. Waiting to get my truck pulled in and looked at, whatnot. And I'm also waiting to get a ride, so get back to my car. See what it's gonna look like. But you know, you take it to any Freightliner dealership, man, and they hit you with that 2-hour minimum. That's already $300 out your pocket, man. I know a lot of company guys don't know about that right there. But you know, I remember back then when you used to take your car to the shop and they'll do a diagnostic on it or whatever the case is, and then like it'd be $100 or something like that. And then if you get the problem fixed there, they'll subtract the diagnostic off the bill. Dealerships, Freightliner, semi-trucks, they don't do none of that, boy. They add that junk right on top. So you got a $400 problem or a $300 problem or a $10,000 problem, just know it's gonna be plus 300 because they're gonna sit there and figure out what's wrong with it, whatever the case is. So my issue, like I said, I believe is either I got a bad batch of def, you know, right before my truck got hit, and maybe because it was sitting so long, I didn't know if it was bad because I didn't really drive it that long beforehand. And I don't know how long it takes for the computer to recognize it's bad. I don't know if it's like instantly or if it takes, you know, 500 miles, 1,000 miles, 3,000 miles, or so on and so forth. So it's either that or the def dozer. So, but the only reason I think the def dozer is popping up is because the def is bad. So it's kind of like, you know, if you broke your leg, you know, you're gonna have a code for you breaking your leg, and you're gonna have a code for you not being able to walk because your leg broken. So I feel like if they clean out this def and refill it with some good def, you know, it'll take care of the def dozer issue. But I don't expect the def dozer to work properly if the def is bad. So we'll see what's happening, man. All right, man. So dropped my truck off yesterday. You know, they usually supposed to call you and let you know at least 2 hours ahead of time, or 2 hours after it's been there, what's wrong with it, what they got to do to it. They didn't do me like that. I didn't find out till 4 o'clock after being on hold for 45 minutes trying to get somebody for them to tell me they already finished it. They didn't close it out yet. So now I'm going to here, see the damage. how much it costs. Alright. I'm here to get pick my truck up. Oh, I thought you the cashier. I thought I had to pay somebody. Right here, pick my truck up.
What truck number?
13. You said bring you a copy back?
Yeah.
Step around to the other window, please.
Place so damn fancy, don't make no damn sense. Walk out, really.
How you paying for it?
With smiles?
I'm sorry, but do not.
I'm paying for this with smiles. Well, I can smile at you all day long. Let's get my truck back.
You're gonna have to be smiling for a while, aren't you? Use the card.
Yeah. All I get is a thank you, but I couldn't get it with smiles.
Appreciate it, man. And I will get it pulled around out front for you. You got a trailer or anything back there?
Nah, just bobtail.
Okay. I'll get it pulled around out front there for you, okay?
Okay. Least they can do is pull around front. Okay, so now for the damage while you're pulling around front. I got it right here in front of my face. So, the claim number, or what it is, check and advise, depth, poor quality. The cause was excessive depth buildup. And then it goes to say that it has some active codes, the SCR outlet knock sensor drift, unbolted dozer. The guy ended up breaking the bolt, had to replace it, trying to get the box off. Let's see, he unplugged the dozer, ran a park regen, and then he did a run low temp. All these abbreviations. Check run, ATD low, temp routine. Inlet and outlet non-sensors were within 50 parts per million of each other. Excessive buildup of dozer is the cause of the failure and was burnt out during step 7 and 8. Reconnected the dozer and deconnector and reinstalled the right side fairing. And then he ran another part regen to verify the repair. Performed a part regen to confirm the repair. No codes returned, job complete. So this is what they said. They charged me for a metal seal and a screw. Came up to about 16 bucks. And the total right here is what I had to pay. See that right there? $752.91. And I'm gonna break it down further for y'all because he told me already that the labor alone was $584. The parts total was $1756. The operation total was $601.56. Fucking rape. I feel like I just got raped. So I'm gonna walk funny for the rest of the day while I go pick up this next load I got. Which this next load I am picking up is paying more than what I just paid out. But that's not the point. Ain't the point at all. So I got my truck back again. Hopefully it stay out the fucking shop long enough for me to make $50,000 or some shit like that. I'm gonna give you a high ass number. I think it's a low number really. But I'm going through something every day, man. So I'm gonna try to record what I can. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Little fella, checking out.